but what an adventure in Moremi, hey? Right, welcome back to another exciting video. Behind me is our 100 series Landcruiser, 100 series VX, 2000 model. We've had it for 22 years, since it's been brand new. As you can see, there's been stuff done to it so far, but what about a month ago? It was completely stock, original suspension, original everything. So it's lasted 22 years with the standard equipment. How amazing is that? It's just about to tick over the 400,000 kilometer mark, and I'm not selling the 200 series, but the 100 series is going to become my primary overlanding vehicle. So this series of videos is how I'm going to adapt it for overlanding. Really looking forward to this series of videos, and I just love a 100 series more than a 200 series. A lot of people won't understand why, but it's just an excellent vehicle. It's taken us everywhere. Namibia, Botswana, Lesotho. I mean, it's just incredible. What a vehicle. All our family holidays, just memories, so many memories of places this thing's taken us. And yeah, I think it's only time to do it justice and take it out there to more places and show what you can do with a vehicle that's been maintained. And, you know, I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but it still drives like it's brand new. So yeah, let's see what this series of videos holds. I'm very new to the whole thing of kitting out an old vehicle, and a lot of the stuff I'll be doing similarly to what I've done on the 200, but let's hope it's educational for all of us and we can learn something. If you got an older vehicle and you're planning on kitting it out, maybe this interests you, but I'm very excited, very, very excited. And what a vehicle, it's just incredible. The first port of call was a visit to Rev House 4-wheel drive to get a basic idea of what might prevent me from going on a trip or stop me out there.
I think that they would have to, can they rebush it, or would they have to put a new CPO can? Okay. That's that section. Okay. Basically this whole thing, yeah.
Okay. Look, the 100 series could probably do a 5,000 kilometer trip through the roughest parts of Botswana tomorrow. But my ultimate goal is to drive this vehicle from Cape Town to Kenya.
Well, that's your oil drain.
The next big trip we were going to replace them anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure if you take these off, you would feel they finished. They're not leaking.
But yeah. The inspection gave us an idea of what to replace. The suspension, drive shafts, and brakes needed the most attention. There was also a considerable amount of oil around the intake area.
Driver, all the seals, we've just replaced the front.
My limited budget meant a month later I went back in for a catch can and diff breather install. The rest of the budget went to reconditioning the drivetrain at the Cruiser Doctor. Good morning and welcome to my driveway. It feels like my birthday though, because have a look at this. Now this is a Cooper ST Max tire 285/70 R17, and this is a Dirty Life rim 17-inch. These are the DT ones. Now I was thinking of going for exactly the same as I have on the 200, which is the Dirty Life Theory, but I spent some time with my mate JD down in KZN last week, and he has the DT1s, some gold ones on his Hilux, and they just look amazing. So do the Theories on the 200, but I thought let's do something different. And I went for the gunmetal grey DT1s. And I haven't opened the box yet. So, you know, wheel rims, you can either get them really right or really wrong. And I hope I've got these right. So I'm going to open the box and see what they look like, and then I'm getting 5 of these fitted to the Landcruiser 100 series along with these 5 Cooper ST Maxes. And it's a brand that I really enjoy, and they're just great people to work with. These ST Maxes and the Dirty Lifes are a killer combo. But that's enough talking. Let's open up the box here and see what these Dirty Lifes look like. Always such nice packaging from Dirty Life, eh? Oh yes. Now you can't really tell until they're on the vehicle whether they look good or not, but I already think this is going to be a win. Have a look at these. Quite heavy duty. Thing with Dirty Life is the load rating on these Dirty Life rims are excellent. I think I'll put the correct details down below, but the load rating on the Theories on the 200 series is about 1,200 kilograms. I think the load rating on these is 1,500 kilograms per rim, which is excellent. And I think it's time we go and get them fitted. What do you guys think? I'm looking forward to this.
The new tyres would mean peace of mind for the next 100,000 kilometers and an improvement in performance. We moved the tyre pressure monitor system over to the new rims, and while I'm not a huge fan of rims with a negative offset, these just look incredible and provide a lot more strength. Next up is a piece of kit that completely transformed the 200 series, so it was a no-brainer for the 100. So it was out with the old extremely rusted exhaust and in with Viper's masterpiece. Ideally, I would have waited for all the weight to be loaded onto the vehicle before speccing the suspension, but given the current state of the standard suspension, it had to be done. 4x4 Mega World, your one-stop overlanding and camping shop, took into account all the weight I would eventually add to the vehicle and decided on installing only the best. Old Man Emu Nitro Charger shock absorbers with heavy duty torsion bars and 400 kilogram rear springs. Just driving the car around town is frustrating. The control of the suspension and the sound and extra power from the exhaust was just begging me to go out on a trip. This build will take a while. The 100 is currently at the Cruiser Doctor for the repairs and improvement of the drivetrain and engine. And the next video on the build will include what I've repaired, as well as how I kit the vehicle out for camping. The improvement in the vehicle just with these products alone is remarkable.
Right, so for suspension, that's the first mistake I've already made on the 100 series. I got a brand of suspension fitted. I'm not going to mention the brand, and maybe it's not my fault on the brand that I chose. I don't think it's a brand thing, but the suspension was way too hard. I went for a much harder spring in the back. I went for essentially what I had in the 200 series. Now, understandably, there's no weight currently in the 100. But what's apparent to me is that a 100 series carries weight a lot better than a 200 series. I mean, the suspension was so hard, even with nothing in it. And I tested it. I chucked all the old tires and the wheels and the Echo 5 on the back, which is a lot of weight on the vehicle and in the vehicle. And it didn't even sag. So it was just never going to be the right fit. And I didn't want to make a very comfortable vehicle a very uncomfortable vehicle. So I changed, and I went for a brand that I've got in the 200 series. It's a very well known brand, and I must say I'm absolutely gobsmacked at how amazing the suspension is in this car. So what happens is you take out the original automatic height control and the shock absorbers, which lasted 400,000 Ks, and you replace them with the Old Man Emu nitro chargers. And I've gone for a 400 kilogram spring at the back. It is a little bit stiff now with nothing in the vehicle, but the ride quality is phenomenal. Seriously, even unloaded around town, up here on Breed's Neck, on the dirt, it's just exceptional. The control, the quality of the ride, it's just, I can't believe it. And these aren't even the BP51s, which I've got in the 200 series, which are also incredible. These are the standard nitro chargers. They are just brilliant. Really, if you've got a 100 series, it's a no-brainer, in my opinion. And I can't wait to get some weight on it to feel how it feels then, because it's going to get even better. I'm really, really surprised, hey. The 100 series is a little bit finicky to try get right with the torsion bars in front. You know, once we've got a bit more weight on the vehicle, then we'll be able to adjust the torsion bars, because it is sitting a bit nose down. But once there's a bit of weight in the back with a fridge slide, battery system, roof rack, tent, etc., front bumper, back bumper, you know, we'll be able to adjust it and get it just right. But just standard now, it's brilliant, really. Even better than the automatic height control that was in here before, which was already amazing. Anyone that's got a 100 series will realize it's an amazing system. That, I mean, 400,000 kilometers, towing heavy loads, Botswana, hot conditions in Namibia. I mean, it's taken a battering and it lasted long, but these Old Man Emu nitro chargers in this thing being a game changer, I can't say much more. The performance is incredible, really. Old Man Emu, I mean, it's a brand that you can trust. It's a well-known brand, and having experienced the brand for 4 years on the 200, I'd definitely buy Old Man Emu again. And 4x4 Megaworld Edenvale fitted it in about 2.5 hours. Exceptional service, so just brilliant. Suspension, I got it wrong in the beginning of the build, but having replaced it with these, I think I got it right.
This video was in proud partnership with 4x4 Megaworld, Viper Performance Exhaust, Cooper Tyres, and Tire Life Solutions. Thank you for watching. In the next episode, I meet up with Ryan for another Botswana wet season epic as we head to Third Bridge, Moremi. Magic.